Hello, and good news as always, my fellow subscribers. My name is Ultima, and welcome to your fine faces back to our awesome episode in Final Fantasy X. Last time, for those who were just tuning in, our guy here, our main protagonist, my boy T-Dizzle, he tried to survive as best as he could throughout all the adversity that he's gone through so far, and he's done so far so good, in my opinion, all things considered. He was a famous blitzball star, filled with fame, fortune, and probably tons of bitches coming over to his crib when the matches are over. Him being the supreme pimp he is, he's been able to survive and cut his way through some tough times. But we're here on what seems to be a very beautiful tropical island, and we seem to have made a great impression with what seems to be a blitzball team. A blitzball team that sucks tons of fucking penis. These guys suck so bad. Except for their captain, who was rocking pimpin' ass hair. Looking like a quail and shit. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a real good first impression. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hello, my friend. Ooh, I'm noticing a difference in the graphics on Walker. God damn. Woo! Looking nice.
Yo. Hi.
Boy, looking like a bronze god.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Speaking of god tier stats, he's never seen anyone
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
pull off those moves before. Ever. Using his spidey senses. I love how he has like sonar. That's so cool to me. Oh Jesus, that's awesome. Never to be seen again. Beautiful. What a powerful kick indeed. Fucking beautiful. The sphere shot for the win. Alright.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanades.
Oh my god. Riku literally just told you fucking dingus
What team you say
to
again?
not mention Xanarkin.
I meant, forget that.
Bruh. Love you,
I got
Tina's
too close
God.
to sin, and my head's all foggy like.
God damn it.
So I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
At least you had a little bit of an
Sin's
excuse.
toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to heaven.
That sign. That pose yet again.
All right, back to practice.
Alright, so, with that said, who are you?
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs brother.
He's a pretty cool guy, not gonna lie. Same voice actor as Market Phoenix,
What,
too.
you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
It's so awesome how voice acting works like that. Like, you would never expect the same guy who voice acts Waka to also voice act a robot that loves to get drunk as fuck on Futurama, and also a curb-stomping beast by the name of Marcus Phoenix. It's amazing how voice acting works like that. Hello, hi, how are you? I really want to make Captain Waka proud at this year's tournament. Huh? You're gonna have to do a little bit more than this is what you're doing right now. Oh my god, and this dude's straight up busting his ass trying to copy us, trying to swagger jack us. Hey, I'll admit, we're not the best blitzers in Spira. Well, at least you're keeping it real with yourself. To do our best, that's our motto. I guess it's not enough, though. Well, you have to change your ideologies as far as your whole team motto is concerned, because sometimes doing your best is enough. You have to go straight for victory itself. Take the bull by the horns, if you will. Here, take this and do your best, yeah? Oh, well, thank you so much. He's giving me a little bit of money. I can appreciate it. Hey, you're the real MVP. I'm really thinking that when I do blitzball, like, legit, not enlisting any outside help, because I can beat all the teams in Spear with just these guys, even though they suck so much pain. Okay, come practice with us once the toxin wears off, okay? Sounds like a good plan. Hope you get soon, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, good looking out! See, I'm liking these guys already, even though they're just a bunch of bubbling idiots. I probably don't even know how to catch a ball. Oh my god. Alrighty, I can head the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? That shot was spectacular, brother. I wish I could shoot like that. Practice, practice, talent. Everyone has talents, but it takes effort in order to bring it out. So, it's wise words from, what was it, Michael Jordan? Yeah, Michael Jordan made that quote. Ooh, another treasure chest here. I hardly ever come back here, ever. So I was curious to see if there was anything noteworthy. Not too noteworthy, just a couple anecdotes here. Now, I do have 2 sphere levels. Now's a good opportunity to take a look and see as to what I want to do in your sphere grid. Jinx, I don't care. It's a terrible reactor. Basically, that lowers the luck of your enemies. It's really not that useful. The only thing luck is used for is for evasive purposes, accuracy purposes, and getting critical hits. And you don't have to worry about that too much at luck whatsoever until way later on in the game when you're finding like the Dark Aeons, who have insane amounts of luck. Where's Haste? I need to figure out where Haste is at. There's that. Scan. I need to find the white magic spell known as Haste. Wait, T's can learn fucking black magic? Oh, I totally forgot about that. That's so cool. Where is Haste? That's what I need to shoot for, in my opinion. Here's Haste, if I go up. I only need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-8 paces. They get the haste. One of the best spells in the game. And it's cool, Tias can learn black magic spells. Basically, at almost the beginning of the game, kind of, sort of. But if you really wanted to grind, then yeah, you can teach Tias some black magic spells. You can make him into a semi-decent black mage if you wanted to, instead of him just being strictly a warrior type of character. Let's continue on forward now that we're done here, and let's have some fun with our new friend Waka. So, tell us about life here.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask.
You have no choice to, I'm afraid.
It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago?
Indeed.
So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Sadly, yes.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important.
There's a lot
It's
Waka
just
did
that
not tell us
It's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
in that
It
story.
was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
He
Well, you
didn't.
from the Xanarkand Apes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
He's a good guy.
But at that time, all I could think about was
Going back home.
everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
A respectful
For now,
theory.
I'd just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was.
Definitely the best course
Sure, it
of
was
action.
hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Knowing that you don't have people who are surrounding you that are beating your ass every 2 seconds, yes, that's definitely a comforting sign. And a good positive sign that things are gonna definitely turn up. Hopefully in the near future. So let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Let me save it over here so I don't have to worry about things messing up in case if that ever does happen with this recording. Okay, so we have Waka in our party now. Now, he is a bit of a different character. He's more accuracy related. And he actually is a blitzball player through and through. He even attacks using one of these weapons. Unorthodox weapon of choice, I will say, but it's quite alright because honestly, he's probably one of the best characters in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Give this guy the overdrive by the name of attack reels, and you get the timing right in that bad boy, and he is a formidable warrior indeed. Oh my god, he is great indeed. And notice that accuracy stat, 25? Yeah, he's all about that accuracy with his pinpoint shots with his blitzball. So he's actually, in my opinion, I think he's like the best attacking character in the game, even more so
Hey,
than
it's
Orin,
this way.
which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's see what we have here, and let's see what Waka is all about in battle. I will say it is pretty strange that all of this is taking place, and honestly, Tisas went through quite a bit of culture shock, but let's see if some brighter things, some brighter days are going to happen and take place in this very young teenager's future. Bruh. Gone. That always cracks me up. Oh, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh, it's such a dick move. I can appreciate that. God, this...
What's the big idea?
Besaid's so beautiful. It really is. It truly is. I wish I could honestly, low-key, me being an introvert at heart, me loving peace and quiet, I would love to live in an island like this and just be going into pools and beautiful lakes and rivers and stuff like this every single day. That'd be absolutely amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. So, there are indeed random encounters in this water, and I actually like this. I mean, just, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, but I gotta take a look at these graphics down here. The remastered edition here, both in the PS4 and the PC, look equally beautiful in my opinion. I really am appreciating this. Hello, my friend. Hello. I'm afraid I do not have time to talk. I got time for ass kicking. It's time. All right. So, with Waka on our side, ambush. Oh goodness, that's not a good start whatsoever. They get the preemptive strike and they get the first move. Yes, indeed, I'm recording. So let's see what Waka dodge. I was hoping you'd be able to dodge that, but that's okay. With our overdrive, wow, we're taking a lot of damage. My goodness. Whoa, they're still going. Oh my goodness. Wow. How many turns did these guys get just now? Wow, that was a very bad start for you say so myself. So we have 3 enemies on, one with only 1 pro. Whoa, there's 4 of them. Jesus Christ. I want you to attack this guy. Can you one-shot? Yes, you can one-shot. Excellent. Now, you have a skill. Inflicts darkness on enemy for 3 turns. This will prevent their physical attacks from connecting. I actually want to go about using this now, since there's so many of them. I'm going to go for this guy right here. So let's see what we can do here, and let's see if we can make a connection. Ooh, not even worrying about the darkness. We got a critical hit in the first turn with Walker. That's great. Oh my goodness, way to be an MVP and show off your dominance in the very first turn of the battle. If you can get another crit and really prove that you're a badass warrior with that blitzball, that'd be amazing. I doubt that's gonna happen. Ooh, it would have been so beastly if we got 2 crits in a row, but that's okay. Awesome first battle nevertheless, even though we had a bad start to begin with. Okay, we're almost about ready to get another level up with T-Dizzle, so that's pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Okay, later on, I assure you things are definitely gonna look up. Best believe when I say that. We're no longer having to deal with pretty much those who just want to beat our ass all day, and we're actually gonna be meeting some very nice people here in this island. Another reason why I would love to live here, personally, if I was in the Final Fantasy X was because everyone here is pretty nice for the most part. So everyone appreciates the simple things, and that's kind of how I am deep down, really. I love the simple things. Honestly, if you were to ask me if I would rather live in a big city or in the country, I would much rather just live in the country. Peace and quiet, honestly, nothing too much to worry about. That's just me, however. Maybe it's my introversion that's making a decisive factor for that question, but that's just me, honestly. Alright, so, another fine victory for the win, and we're proceeding forward. Now, I remember there being a treasure chest. Nah, I don't think there ever was here in this water. I'm just thinking of a different place in the game with which there are great treasures later on. But honestly, let's just enjoy ourselves for the time being here in this marvelous place known as Besaid Island. You know what? I think this would be a good opportunity. I want to turn on Supercharge just so we can see Wakka's overdrive. I want to show that in action, just to show you guys what he can do. I'm going to have Tius go for cheer. I don't want him to kill these prawns. I want to give this a shot. It's been years since I did his overdrive. The elemental reels. Ooh, okay, so Superdrive maxes out your MP as well. That's kind of broken. Well, now that we have his overdrive, I can definitely show it off for you guys. So, spins elemental damage slots, and honestly, I like his overdrives. It's unique in nature. It's very time-based, semi-skill-based, if you will. But it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So, these things are weak to electricity, obviously, if you're thinking Pokemon terms. So, let's see if we can get this electric reels. Nope, and I got water reels. That's okay. This will still do damage. It's not like these things are immune to it. Get 3 in a row, and this will be an elemental attack that hits every single thing in the playing field. BOOM! Ooh, okay. I did not know that. Wow, I learned something new today. So basically, if there's 2 or more, they're immune to water damage, but if there's 1, they take full damage from it. I did not know that. Wow, I learned something new today. Okay, well I'm glad I was able to show that off in that case. Impressive. I kind of wish I really got those thunder reels, but hey, if nothing else, I learned something new due to this encounter. Alright, let's continue forward. We're about to get into another cutscene, depicting a little bit more information about Wakka and that fucking laugh, though. Let me just dicking about.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Maybe? You already know. A badass blitzball star like you, with a team like this, might actually have a chance in the next tournament.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there.
I look forward to winning that.
It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right?
That would be a good idea.
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Give Titus something to strive for with his love of blitzball. I don't see why not.
Sure thing.
And there it is. Beautiful.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Now, besides the other members of the Besaid Arts who are complete, absolute garbage, trash, booty, butt cheeks, pee. Oh my god, they suck so much pee.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common.
Indeed. Wakka's actually pretty good at blitzball.
I wasn't too far off either.
Pretty good shooter, not gonna lie. He's kind of like Titus. He's a pretty good offensive shooter all around. Very nice forward. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, show us around the village. Show us around your way of life. Again, another episode.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
Another episode of
I joined the
Culture
Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago.
So you're 23.
10 years. And we never won a game.
You guys suck so much ass.
After last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
10 years of taking L's. Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't know why that's so hungry. I said hungry when Tius's stomach was rumbling. I meant to say, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah?
Oh,
But
shit.
every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years of taking L's to do that to you.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Thank you, Jesus! And that's coming
My
from someone who
first
wins
match last
games.
year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
I see.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Of course. That'd be nice.
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best.
Gonna have to change
We
your...
give it our all. I can walk away happy.
You could change your ideologies.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory.
You know
When
it.
you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Goddamn right.
Victory? You're serious?
Damn, he's so sensitized to taking L's, he doesn't know what victory is. That's so sad when you think about it. So let's see what we can do to give these guys the victory they so desperately need and deserve. If I remember correctly, there are random encounters on this route. Nah, not happening.
The one from the sea.
It's okay.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Not today!
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
We'll be fine, to be honest with you. We'll be fine.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Hey, don't rub it in. Listen,
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
it's a new way of life for us
Cool.
here.
In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
a sound plan.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Okay, sure. We could definitely go about swinging by. The village isn't that huge whatsoever. It's very frugal, very humble village, honestly. I will say I love the soundtrack. It feels like Lindsay Sterling's playing her violin in the background. Beautiful all around. So let's go ahead and go on into this village. Like I mentioned, I wouldn't mind living in Besaid. It's such a tranquil, peaceful place. So, my kind of place, to be honest with you.
Besaid village.
Nice.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
I'm digging the guitars for this soundtrack.
Let's see.
I'm glad I picked the
The
arranged
Crusaders
version.
lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Okay, good. Anything
All right.
else? Or are you just gonna send me off my way?
Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Oh god, the prayer. Which one do I normally pick? It really doesn't matter which one you pick, to be honest with you. He either says, well, that's the basics of the basics, man, or how could you forget something like that? Either way, I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
The other option, he'll say, man, that's like the basics of the basics. So just step out, bring your arms in, and then bow before. Real simple. Real simple.
Go ahead, you try.
It's a sign of respect, basically, in this universe, so... I like it. I think it's very interesting how they have that going on for them. And the Albed language, for that matter. They have an entirely different language just for this game the creators made. I think that's also equally impressive.
Not bad.
Even if it is just a jumbled version of the English alphabet. I just think it's really awesome just how much in depth
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
they did with this
Any
game.
blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
And so more significance comes with it. Beautiful. He'll remember that well, definitely, especially since it's connected to his old world. So, a lot more similarities are coming forth as we go about. Even after 1,000 years, there are similarities that even Tease is experiencing, regardless of the culture shock he's been through so far. Fiends are around even during the day. Take care not to travel alone, yeah? Sounds good to me. Alright, so... Oh, this is the person that's going to prevent us from leaving the village in case we ever had the ideas to go about doing so. Like, why would you? There's nothing else to do at this juncture. So I'm gonna go take a look over here. I do remember that there was a blitzball player by the name of Valacha in this village, and she is an amazing forward. Oh my gosh, she's such a great shooter, from what I can remember. I might enlist her, but I don't know. You guys want to see me rock out with the Besaid Aurochs, like, legit? Or do you want me, like, get a team of badass females and a couple guys and a good goalie and just rock out with that? You guys let me know what, because I do plan on doing some blitzball, because that game is fun to me. Alright, in case if I wanted to buy something, there's no need. I got plenty of stock to go around. Alright, hello. Hi, how are you? Seafaring is hard work. Gotta kick back sometimes, get some R&R, yeah? Sal, absolutely. There's nothing like being able to just relax after working so hard for 8 to 12 hours now. I know that lifestyle all too well. Staying busy is something I really do pride myself in, and, well, to be honest with you, I'm kind of a workaholic deep down. I don't really like to take too many breaks because body in motion stays in motion, the body at rest stays at rest. And this is Valecha right here. She's a great, formidable blitz player through and through. Eye close you got. Yeah, that's funny you say that. You're the one to talk. Speak for yourself. Everyone in this game has odd clothes. Well, most people. Odd clothes you got. What land are you from? Is this your first time to Besaid? Alright. Yes, if I press the, it's normally the square button for PS2 controllers, but if you press X on my Xbox controller, you can actually scout her blitzball level, and she is formidable indeed. She's probably one of the best blitzers in the game, to be honest with you. Even better than Waka for sure. Semi on par with Titus, I will say. Alright, one more NPC and we'll continue on forward. Besaid's devotion to the teachings of Yevon is commendable. Still, there is much for a priestess such as I to teach them. Yes, there's quite a bit of religion in this game, so that's something else to take into account. Now, there are quite a few goodies over here, so let's go ahead and get these before we head on into the temple. More money for you, boy. Alright. Nice. Sweet deal. Not that we need any of these items per se, but it doesn't hurt to have more, honestly. It never hurts to explore, so to speak, especially when you're playing an RPG such as this one. Let's go into Crusader's Lodge and let's introduce ourselves to these individuals. If I remember correctly, there is an Albed Primer right over here. Is there one? Is there one? I could have sworn there was an Albed Primer somewhere around this area. Where was it? I know it's in the village here somewhere. Is this it? Yes, oh, it was so well hidden. Oh my god. I'm so surprised I remember that. Alright, so we're on par. This is number 2, the letter B, basically. So P is basically the Albed letter for B in their language. Excellent. So, hello. Hi. Who are you guys about?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right?
Indeed.
Recently, was it?
Yes.
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right?
That's...
You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
Why would I?
Wow.
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for
Oh,
sure.
paranoid ass. But I can
But it
understand.
hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
Damn.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle.
Yes.
The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blade.
And a struggle it has been.
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Oh my god! I'm sorry! Oh shit! I'm sorry, I had to pause. Okay, so the Besaid RXA have yet to win a game and been taking L's for 10 years straight, and they've never won a single game. The Crusaders have been taking L's for 800 years. Oh my god, just let that sink in. Jesus Christ. But then again, there's a reason why they haven't defeated Sin in 800 years' time. It's impossible.
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
To do what you can.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember.
Well said.
Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
I can appreciate that they're not babying us, even though we could use the information, and even though Luzu's kind of a dick, I'm not gonna lie, you piece of shit, he thought we were legit stupid as hell. But honestly, I can appreciate they're not babying me at the same time, just feeding me everything I need to know, so to speak. This is our journey, and it's best we find our answers by our own end, basically. So I traveled Spira looking for a land where nobody has heard its sin. I gave up looking. I think it's for the best. Honestly, Besaid Island is probably your best place. Fat boy! What's going on? I had a run with Sin's toxin before too, you know. I'm a lot better, but things were pretty bad for a while. I couldn't remember who I was or where I came from. Scary, yeah? Man, I nearly cried, and that's the truth. And it's good to know that some people have dealt with Sin's toxin before, and that memory loss is definitely something that's a real thing. Okay, let's continue forward and let's head into the... Before we go on into the temple, I want to check over at where Waka lives, his shack. I want to take a look at that first and foremost. I think that's the next thing we have to do before we go on into the temple itself. Hello.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Sounds good to me. Awesome. You know what, I will say, I think after the temple, after we go about taking care of a few things in here, I think that will be a great place to end off today's episode, because today is very much story driven, us to really get in, just really deeply involved with the lore that is Final Fantasy X and Spira in itself. So, this song here is such a beautiful tune, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you how many times I would hum this tune over and over. Just like when I would be at work at an 8-hour shift, I would literally just hum this tune in my head over and over again. I don't know why.
It was then, standing in that place.
It's a very calming piece. I love it. Different culture shock for Tidus right here. He's never seen something like this in his life, basically.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Culture shock at its finest right here, right in front of us. Hello there. Using a little bit of empathy, you can understand just a glimpse of what he might be going through. This is quite a lot to consider, to say the least. So, these statues. Who might these people be?
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner?
Oh shit, fuck. Oh my god.
I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
I love how he's having to use that to cover his ass every time. It works though, but still. That's like one of the biggest questions in the entire game.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
It's all good, man.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon.
Indeed.
Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
And they are
So what he
amazing
meant
beings, indeed.
was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
And women for that matter. It's not all just guys, however. There are summoners and high summoners. Alright, so we're actually going to end this off right here and now. Now that we've taken a bit of a good amount of lore in this game. You know what? I think this is a fine place to stop off today's episode. I hope you guys were able to enjoy the story and the absolute beauty that is this game as far as story is concerned, as far as music is concerned, and character development all around. On this note, I hope you guys were able to enjoy yourselves and the story that was presented to you today. And I hope I was able to do a good job as far as making this as interesting as possible, even though not too much was taking place as far as battles are concerned. Definitely much more story driven in nature. But if you enjoyed yourselves, then please make sure to leave a like or dislike down below. Either way helps out support the channel, and I wholeheartedly appreciate your support. On this note, my name is Ultima, you guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next episode, or in the next video, whatever I decide to make. It could be absolutely anything. Thank you so much for watching. I can never say this enough.